Good day, everyone! Welcome back to Let's Play Eclectic 2 with me, EclecticAndrew the Gamer. And today, we are going to be doing side quests, which we need to complete before leaving East Aldia for West Aldia, in order to complete them and have them completed and not be locked out of doing them, because we will be locked out of doing these for quite a while. And we will also get locked out of doing them later because not every job is available throughout the entire game. And unsavory types have been seen hanging around the ruins nearby. Some of them are said to be wanted for murder. Client requests that these criminals be rounded up and sent away. Yes, let's go do that. Also, there's a 3 a.m. piano thing going on at the bar. Patrons have heard someone playing the piano in the bar late at night. Barkeep wishes to have Hunter investigate. Speak with him to obtain more details. And this one is actually not doable until after the events at Gowano's house, because Shantae is holding up the hold up in the bar, kinda not letting anyone use it for any reason whatsoever. But now that Shantae's left the bar, by joining our team, let us go to the bar, now open to the public. There. I'm much busier than I used to be. Road is evil, alcohol's good. In fact, booze is my best friend, yeah. Not me, the man who always drinks with you. But yes, speak to the barkeep for more details. Are you from the guild? I heard a rumor that people near the tavern are hearing piano music in the dead of night. I'd like you to check it out for me. Are you ready? Yes, we are ready. Let us go. I'm sure that I heard the piano. Someone's in front of the piano. Hey, you. What are you doing there? Who are you? I'm sorry. This little kid. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I'm practicing the piano. Because I want to join the band. What are you? Grah! What are you doing here? Investigating. It looks like you're robbing the joint. If you're not getting out of here alive, tell anyone, punk. Oh no. Good thing we were here. We basically just saved this kid from being murdered probably by this group of robbers. Let's let some people and monsters to get stronger. It'd be very good to get some people very much stronger. Especially our monsters. Always good to be getting monster pets stronger. Oh, look at all the people. So, as long as we, let's see, defeat all monsters, we should be doing pretty good here. Let's see, I forgot to look at my equipment when she rejoined the party. And Shantae joined the party, I forgot to see what she even has equipped. Yes. This is just a normal, random beat 'em up. It's basically a random monster battle inside of a side quest. Nothing to do but to beat up these very rare looking monsters. They look to be some kind of monk and 4 advanced robbers. When we step forward and look and see what these are called, Plaza. These guys are called barbarians. Ooh, spooky. I'm gonna have Ponda use Cold Breath level 2. Take these 4 barbarians in front. Very nice, slowing them down. Let gargoyle charge. Having gargoyles and skeletons and the like charge their attack is always good, because once they finally do attack, once they get close enough to an enemy, that lets them deal a lot more damage. As you can see from this barbarian also is charging. Although I'm right in front of his face, so it doesn't make sense for him to charge, it makes sense for him to attack. He should have been charging before I got to his face. Whereas the gargoyle, I'm trying to close space to get to the enemy, so I'm having him charge that way. At that point, and, you know, midstream of... Oh, wait, let's search this monk. Monkey. You are a demi-monk. Nice. I can still use a single level cold breath to huff and puff around these barbarians. And gargoyle. Come on, gargoyle. Come on, controller. Does a very strong attack with its sickle and a charged ability. Yeah. Not really too much to say about this battle. It is just a random battle. I can see from my guide on GameFAQs. This is GameFAQs, right? Yep, GameFAQs. That the best outcome for this battle is to defeat all the monsters entirely. I guess maybe at some point they run away. Doesn't say I can't take any losses. Also says this job is not available until the events at Gaurno's house. I thought Chris One's job was available before I went to Gaurno's house. I just wouldn't have Shu or Shantae in the party if I took it back then. No, I know why it's not available until the events after Gaurno's house, because it's, because, Shantae is, holding up the bar. And I say holding up the bar, but she's not actually robbing the bar like these guys are, but she's kind of shanghaied the bar into her own little personal base and hideaway, and is not letting anyone do anything with the bar except her waiting for Elk. Well, it looks like she just drinks her days away, waiting for Elk. Because she knows she feels bad about being a traitor, and we'll see that a little bit more with Shantae and her story. She feels really bad about screwing over Elk and Liza with Gaurno. It was to try to help her brother, but it didn't turn out well. And she feels so bad because she actually likes them. And that's actually something I want to talk about. I forgot to talk about it when it happened, but Shantae, as you know, when we got back from Yago's Island, wandered into Shu's apartment in the dark, and she went over to Liza on the bed before Elk turned on the light. And we don't know what she was doing there, but we do know the next day, when we woke up and we looked behind the bed, there was a knife. The slasher. Oh, did I ever? And, oh, I didn't. And that dagger is not there before we leave for Yago's Island. That dagger is only there after Shantae visits us in the middle of the night and stands over Liza. And it's hidden behind the bed. Basically where Shantae was standing. So, was she thinking of killing Elk or Liza? I don't know. That was an exceptionally stupid band of thieves. I'm sorry. So, you want to join the band, do you? I'll let the barkeep know about you. Really? Oh, thank you. Oh, now I see why this guide says something. Remember, you promised to tell the barkeep about me. Yes. It's daybreak already. Yes, and especially because we want to, you know what, I'm just going to talk to the barkeep straight off the bat. Does Shantae, because don't forget you can change your party member, your lead party member, by way of the number 2 buttons. Shantae promised to talk to the barkeep for the kid. Ed? What? I know a person who wants to join the band. Okay, I'll talk to him sometime. Good. Ed, have you been, Shantae? I've been alright. Okay, so. Hey guys, I thought you went to the desert? Okay. I guess we can only talk to people as Elk for that. Okay. And then we can talk to the kid somewhere. We know where the kid is, don't we? The kid. Is he the kid that stands outside the sewer saying, I hear weird noises? Which would make sense because he knows musical sounds. I don't see him anywhere. He should be here somewhere. Oh, there he is. Hey! You told Ed about the band! Here, take this! And why do you have the rapier on you? I'll do my best so I can join the band. Yes, he gives you a rapier. It's a I think it's a normal weapon you can buy eventually in the game, if not already, but there it is. Rapier. Free rapier just for doing a job. Doing a random battle inside of a bar. Which, this guide actually makes the funny comment that it's, above ground? Above ground, nighttime fight club, is that what he says? Oh no, I don't see it. I'm not in the middle. I'm busy doing an LP. I don't want to read that over again to say, hey, this is what we do to this is thing I read. I don't want to look for because I'm in the middle of doing an LP. So we're here looking for weird types, dangerous types. Elk, over there. Oh, it's a monk giving a sermon to all those robbers and criminals. Those must be the ones we're looking for. Let's go. You know, wasn't? And that is why our actions are permitted by the gods! Oh, it's Banaka. You two, are you new believers? No. You're sent by the non-believers to stop us, aren't you? We shall not allow any intervention. You're doomed. Get them. Okay, so we now have to deal with here's Banaka again in the middle of a rundown town on the street outside the house he was last seen in order from being a doll collector of collectorness. Very strange, ugly, nasty, scary doll collector. Oh, you know, about that slasher that I was just talking about in the last battle. You know, this is basically just another random battle. Anyways, that slasher I was talking about behind Shu's bed that Shantae maybe dropped back there when she went to visit Elk and Liza in the middle of the night. You may remember that item can be combined with the Defender, which Liza, I believe, currently has equipped, back at the combined shop on Yago's Island. Now, since I'm bringing it up, why don't we do this after this battle? I will go back to Yago's Island after this, and both check out the combined shop, and maybe also hunt down another monster, another wanted monster. There is a wanted monster on that island. We saw it in the Proteus. Ooh. Nice skills. In the Proteus Hunters Guild, that there is a purple mummy Menon wanted for slaying in the Yago's ruins. Being grouped up on a lot, I don't like that. I don't really have a lot of ability to multi-target with this group. Which is too bad, because the Necromancer should have been able to have a group attack, but maybe turns out he doesn't, he just has the Mindbuster. So, why don't I use Earthquake, but it's only level 1. Spinster is a mean-sounding, but nice ability. It allows Liza to attack in 4 directions, 1 space around her. She will get a similar ability called Random Attack, where he unleashes a horde of weapon attacks against all 4 monsters around him. So, Spinster and Random Attack are very similar in the regard that they attack 1 space in front of the characters in all directions. They're very nice abilities. Maybe I should have healed instead of attacking Plaza. I don't need to worry too much, because Skeleton and Mummy both have their near-fatal status, which protects them for 1 second. Gives them a last-ditch effort to be healed. Or honestly, I could leave them for a turn or 2 in their near-fatal status and they recover almost full HP. If not completely full HP. which is very nice of the undead nearly fatal status to revive the characters like that, to that much HP. As you may have noticed sometimes that the monsters will drop into near fatal status and then revive themselves after a certain amount of time has passed in the battle. I just want to check really quick. No? Doesn't say anything about saying yes or no to Piers Banaka about whether to join him or not join him, as in the beginning, where he asked, "Are you believers?" And we say, "No, we are men." That's a Tenacious D reference. You could say it's a tribute. Words. Come to me, words. Come to me, my jungle friends. Lost my necromancer. That sucks. Wanted to get him up a level or two. Especially I wanted to use him, because he does have a unique weapon type. I was just gonna check to see what other weapons he can use, and I forgot to do that. I didn't even think about that between this episode and last. It's a thing I can do. Also, searching is a thing I can do. I didn't search the fighter or the robbers because they're similar monsters we've already scanned before, I believe. Pretty sure we've scanned them already. They're kind of beginner enemies, you know, vanillas. Kind of like level 1 monsters, as opposed to like the barbarians we just fought. They're kind of an upgrade version of the robbers. You will find later in this game the how do you want to say, not evolutions per se like a Pokemon, but more of a sprite change is available to you as well as the enemy. You know, because like a sprite change is where, like a green dragon and dragon warrior, you fight a blue dragon later on in the game. Then you can even fight the dreaded red dragon in Dragon Warrior 1. Which, they're very vicious dragons, very vicious enemies. Very tough and hard to beat. Especially the red one, especially on your first try. First time seeing it. Especially if you're not prepared in any fashion for it. It could be very difficult. I give up. Oh, we beat him. Now then, who are you really? A very sorry man. I once preached the gospel of the gods. Sorry. But no one listened, and no one cared. And now you thrive on the dark underside of society. I know, it's shameful, and I'm sorry. I won't be troubling you any longer. It's back to his original form. Goodbye. I teleport away. Goodbye. Another weird job. Let's go, Elk. Alright. Wonder if we'll be seeing that weirdo again. I'll never believe in the gods again. If there were truly gods, they would have saved my village. I'm sorry, Elk. Elk, what's the matter? Nothing. Let's get out of here. Trouble with stuff like that and what's going on nowadays is there are so many strong dark forces going on that exist in people that drive them to do really horrible things. You don't even have to look to the major headline news to say that. You just have to know some basic, what do you say? Well, I mean, it's like Law & Order Special Victims, you know, you gotta watch that show sometimes, every now and then, to understand there are some sickos out there. Even if those things never really happened, and they're just coming from the imagination of people writing for that show, that's still some pretty fucked up stuff that goes through that show. Necromancer, however, can only use the cane or the sickle, I don't think many sickles would be used in the game. There are, however, I know a few canes already in my practice playthrough. But however... Excuse me. I just had a weird cough there. However, like I said, I'm gonna sleep and rest up and go to Yako's Island, so I will meet you there in 1 second, everyone. Oh, you know, I just want to show really quick. Go to the Hind, and you can fly the Hind. Oh, because we've proceeded in the point of the story to where we can go to West Aldia now, you can see here on the world map that now we can fly to West Aldia. You don't need to go there right now. Not if you're doing a side quest like I am. Go to Yako's Island, south of Aldia. Let's fly away to the island. The tropical fun time paradise, man. Yes. Well, like I said, I'm gonna visit the combine shop. Try not to cough myself to death in the middle of an LP. And we will unequip the defender from Liza, which is very nearly full powered, kinda. Yet, we will use it as a combination material for making the dual knife. Not the dual blade, but the dual knife. With the slash and the defender combined, you now have a dual-sided, handled and knifed up knife. It's gonna be the strongest knife for a while, I think. So, why don't we equip it and raise up its levels and what do you want to say? How do you want to say? Yes. Raise its level, raise its power, get it ready for in case we ever want to use it later on in the game. Oh, yes. Strengthen fruits. That is our first strengthen fruit. It recovers 160, I want to say, HP. But there may be also another way to make use of it. Did I get that shot? No. Oh, that's nice. Shantae came with a gauze wrap +1 already. And I can also see on Liza that the the gauze wrap I gave her earlier has already leveled up to blood. So I'm sure it will soon become chaos. Otherwise, I do want to, like, say, give Shu the revenge bandana for reasons pertaining to later in the game. It gives him more retaliation ability, you know, counterattacking ability to where he's able to kind of take a hit, evade it with his speed and whatnot, and be able to hit back really hard. As for Shantae, don't see anything I really want to equip on her in place of the strengthen fruit, because I would like to take it off of her for something. Also, Shantae is capable of equipping this wood club, which is handy. It's not a very strong club. Won't have as much attack power as her shoes, but it will have a 3 attack area range, so that could be nice. I guess then also I don't have anything to give Elk. You know what? For reasons, I will give the full power fruit to Shantae, and I guess for now I'll leave Elk as he is, with nothing else equipped. So, I will meet you again in the Yago's Ruins, in the Sealed Ruins, up here, as soon as I find that mummy named Manan, the wanted monster. And we're back. On a side note, because I forgot to do it. After the events at Arno's house, as I mentioned last episode, we can come back to Dr. Vilmer and his machine god robot research lab, and we can talk to Dr. Vilmer downstairs in his lab and find out... Oh, there you are. Good news, I fixed the robot. Oh good, let's see the robot. Where is it? Have a peek in the lab to see the robot in action. Okay, let's see Mr. Robot. Mr. Machine God, you better look so awesome. Oh. Huh? This is the machine we got from the ruins? It looks like a propane tank. The one the doctor is calling a robot? It's cute. Beep boop beep ga! You laughed at me. Sorry, don't be mad. She just thought you were cute. Understand. Apology processed. Doctor has programmed me to accompany you. And accompany us he shall. Let's talk to Dr. Vilmer one more time because Dybeck, as I mentioned before, has some very special... here, you're gonna need these. Power unit 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. These are power units that can strengthen Dybeck. Dybeck is a machine, so he cannot gain strength from battles. Oh, shocking. Instead, you must equip him with power units. These will make him much stronger. The units I gave you have 5 attributes. Nothing, earth, water, fire, and wind. You should change the attribute depending on the situation. Dybeck can equip a maximum of 2 units at a time. He is kind of like a person where he can equip a weapon, he gets a choice of 2 different weapons to use, and 2 power units as opposed to an armor and accessory. However, he cannot equip opposite attributes at the same time, such as water and fire. So we got the fire attribute power unit, he cannot equip the fire attribute power unit at the same time as the water attribute. But power unit, the same with the earth and wind and light and dark, if we ever get those. And this machine here, this machine divides experience Dybeck collects into other party members. Very, very handy. As we can see, he can give monsters his experience. So that wouldn't be too bad at all, I'm sure. And of course, he has none right now. So, before we say, please bring Mr. Robot to see me sometime. Sure, kid, in about 60 hours. Here we go. The wanted monster. Yes. Now to explain Dybeck a little bit more, that we've left Vilmer's lab. He can be equipped, like I said, with 2 power units. We have 5 of them, 1 of each of the 4 of the main elements. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Which will give him basic stats, and let's say if I unequip it, it will lower his stats, lower his HP. See, now he's 57. If I equip one of the power units, these 4 each have the same stat, and increases HP to that, and unequipping this one, per se, lowers his stats like that, and gives him that much HP. It looks like the 0 power unit might be the strongest stat-wise, but you can also see the abilities gained from each of the power units is different. You get 2 of them, 2 different ones for each of the elemental ones, like Mudstorm and Ground Shield, or let's say Wind. You get Wind Shield, Thunderstorm, and Wind Slash. Okay, that's a rarity. But with the 0 unit, it looks like you just get Charge. But it gives you better stats overall, and as opposed to equipping, say, 4 and 2, you get not the same amount of HP, but you just get the certain spells that you get from the power unit. But you don't get the full stats or the power charge ability. I wonder which one to use. Let's stick with this right now, and yes, you can see it affects his... If you do this in the middle of battle, it will bring down and lower his HP and MP and all that, and make him completely... not completely, but mostly very weak. Especially if you were to unequip both power units at the same time, that will lower him down to 1 HP and 1 MP completely, no matter what. So, always be ready to have a healer on hand to heal him, if you need to. If you bring Dybeck along and you're switching out power units, or you're getting new ones in the middle of battle or something. That's not something that's going to happen every time you're in battle with Dybeck or something. It's just You may notice as we go through the game there will be many sealed ruins, much like the forbidden ruins that Choco was in the first game. But these sealed ruins are sealed with the powers of Deckback in them. So it makes sense to go through these sealed ruins to the power of Deckback and get the power units for him, as they will offer different stats, different spells, different abilities, and give him the ability to grow and grow stronger as a robot. You could say, through the use of the power units. Like the Seal Guardian said, there are 20 of them. I guess 0 is one of them, so he goes 0 to 19 in the power units. And this always bugged me as a kid, but I just realized now why there's a 0 unit. It's because 0-1 is a bit of computer data. Or 0-0 or 0-1 or 1-1 or 1-0. Those are bits. And that is how you work with computers, is with the 0 and a 1. Oh crap, he almost killed my bat. Ooh, so much damage. Let's see, I'm currently in a bad spot. Very much a bad spot. You can see, if I show you in 1 second, from doing the battles in this dungeon, to get to this floor, Deckback has already gained almost 10,000 XP. So, he will gain a sufficient amount of XP throughout the game, so long as you use him for quite a bit. Even just going into these random battle areas to help out with having a 5th or 4th party member. Or a body, as I was trying to say. Or a party member, as I was also trying to say. And combining the two words together into pop 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 pop. And let us try to defeat this one monster, who seems to be using his head for a laser. Oh, face downward. And finish off that mummy. Currently, as you can tell, kind of, yeah, Deckback has the most HP of our party at the moment, because he's got the 2 power units, increasing his HP by like 57 or 56 each unit. But this monster, I don't think is a hard monster to fight. In my practice file, I did fight him initially when I was capturing my monsters left and right by going up and down the ruins a couple times to capture all the monsters I could. Which actually in my practice file I did not capture a vampire bat, I captured a giant bat. And I was able to capture a vampire bat halfway through. So in this playthrough I just have a vampire bat instead of a giant bat because I know they're kind of the same monster, and I've also been lucky enough to catch this Necromancer last episode, so that's pretty nice. Here we go. Who do we give the HP to? I say let's heal a little bit, not that we need it, because I'm just here to kill this monster and get on out. And you don't fight any monsters on your way out, I think. Maybe not in this dungeon, but maybe in other dungeons you do. And with his defeat, I will now leave you until what do I want to do? I want to do more jobs that we can do at Proteus. Ooh, scale legs. You know what? Let's stop by the combined shop really quick. I'll meet you there. Sorry, just the thing I'm listening to. Welcome back to the combined shop. So, with the scale legs from defeating Minan, we can see over here somewhere. Yes. Ooh, dagger boots. You know, I was just reading in this guide I was reading earlier that one of the monsters in a job somewhere in the future, maybe it's not so far in the future, but maybe a little far in the future. Yes, it's right. Oh god, I don't know, but that tri-shot weapon can be found from being stolen from a monster. However, the guide writer he said it took him 30 resets in order to get the tri-shot. So I don't think I'll be getting these dagger boots. I'm not into... Oh, but maybe we can get this salamander whip. Yes, sirree, that would be nice. Yeah. That will be... Oh, I just realized that. Okay. The war pick is actually a weapon we're going to pick up by way of recruiting a new party member later in the game. So, we don't have to worry about whether we get that or not. And just so you know, you don't have to look at all these weapons and be able to say, hey, I'm going to get them all, because it's very difficult to do on a single playthrough. It's very hard to do without a very point-by-point guide. Especially to where all the weapons are, what you can steal from where. And the fact that a mask, like that arsenic mask, can only be retrieved from another game called Arcglad Monster Arena, which comes packed together in the original selling of the Arcglad collection, but I've never made use of it. I'm not a fan of it. And basically all it is it's basically kind of like Dragon Warrior Monsters on Game Boy, to where you're going into tournament battles with the monsters you've raised in this game. So you just gotta do some data collection conversion thing between the two games to get the monsters from that you're raising in this game to get over there to that game, and you can actually store items from this game in that game, which blows my fucking mind that you can do that. That's kind of stupid. And you can... Okay, hold on, let me read this really quick. Client has requested Hunter to find a missing child. The client, who is an ancient immigrant from Aldia, is waiting to meet you at the bar in Proteus. Oh, which one's the bar? Actually, I don't know where the bar is in this town. Bar. Not good at finding bars. Help me. Where are you, bar? Let's see. The words that were coming out of my mouth at the point I was trying to make before was... This is the apartment building. This is the weapon... smithing shop. Oh, there's the bar. Next to the guild. Okay, we are looking for an aged immigrant. Maybe this guy right by the door? You're the hunter from the guild, right? My grandson is missing. I'd like you to find him. He looks like this. A normal kid picture. I don't think he could have gone far. But then again, I dozed off for a while there. I was told you the best, so I'm looking forward to seeing him soon. This is actually a job that you can get a lower rating on your score for this job by talking to the wrong kid, or because I guess now suddenly there's a bunch of kids around town that look like this kid, and we just need to go to the right spot to talk to the kid, and he will be somewhere in here. There he is. Hello. Hey! Are you returning this child? Oh, it's the penguin from Mario 64. What? You found him? This is great. I knew hiring Hunter to do the job was the right choice. I'm sorry to be such a nincompoop. Thank you. You are welcome. Yes, apparently we found the child correctly on the first try. But like I was saying, it's kind of like the penguin from Super Mario 64, and the fact that there are multiple kids, I guess, you could find around town and bring to the grandfather and say, hey, this is your kid, right? And he's like, ah, no, wah, wah. Anyways, this is the next job we're going to do, the whiskey delivery. Client requests Indigo's whiskey be delivered to the bar in Proteus. Talk to the barkeep in Proteus for details on the job before retrieving liquor. Oh, I just realized, this is the job I was thinking of before. So I was looking through the guide on GameFAQs to say, hey, this is talking about a fight club inside the bar, and I couldn't find it in the job that I was doing at the moment, which was the 3 a.m. piano bar job. But, hey there, barkeep. Oh, hi, Elk. What's going on? The guild says you have a job for me. I do indeed. I need to retrieve a shipment from the tavern in Indigos. Why you send liquor from one bar to another bar, besides the fact maybe that you are short on supply and you have demand that you need liquor from this bar to fill the demand of the owner of the tavern already has the goods crated up and ready to go. Good. Easy money, eh? Good luck. Good luck. Collect the 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck. Okay, to the bar. And Indigos. You know, I'm gonna look back at this episode when I'm editing it, and I'm not gonna know what I was talking about, so I'm very interested to know what I was talking about before I start taking that job. Because I have no idea right now what I was talking about. Shit, is this recording? It's recording. The dilemma of the Elk here. Is your equipment recording? Hello, bar. Nice to meet you again. How you doing? Mr. Barkeep, your name's Ed. Hi, nice to meet you, Ed. Are you the hunter? Tavern owner and produce told me to expect you. Here's the goods. That's a very expensive package. Be careful, right? Okay. Is that all? It's a very expensive package. Oh no, you want to see an expensive package? I got it red. Oh, nope, don't say that. Not gonna say that. I'm only kidding. We'll take that little delivery off your hands, Missy. Really? I'm Elk, the Flame Master, and you are calling me Little Missy. And now we have Indigo's jazzy little musical number playing in the middle of our party selection screen. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to play during our battle, but because that was like creepy or something, and no, Elk, you hold on to that very expensive package while Shantae deals with, and some monsters of Liza's, deals with these nincompoops who are attacking us in the middle of the street for some reason. Hold on. I don't like that there. I want it here. Let me look at my game facts guide really quick. Oh, I forgot to charge my skull. Where is it? Because it is... The job I'm doing is not that one. Not that one. Not that one either. That's the creepy dude one. That's the search for Mr. Chad. The whiskey! Can't be completed. And yes, this is the one that says it's the Above Ground Fight Club. Welcome to the Fight Club. Rule number 1, we do not talk about Fight Club. Rule number 2, we do not think about Fight Club. Rule number 3, there is no Fight Club. Rule number 4, we're just getting mugged on the street here for some liquor? This is horrible. This is a horrible situation we're in. We're getting mugged for liquor. Who is down on their luck so bad that they need to rob somebody on the street for liquor? I came out of the bar. Hello there, you must be carrying liquor on you. Rah, I have a knife. Give me the liquor. Must have liquor. Need it that bad. You walked out of a bar, I now demand your liquor. You don't typically walk out of a bar with liquor. You typically have it in your belly, but not in your hand or pocket. Unless I don't know, do they do doggy bags or to-go cups of liquor or alcohol or beer at bars? I've never asked. I know there's doggy bags for food. I know there's to-go cups for pop. But is there a to-go bottle for liquor or what have you? Did they give you a canteen or a flask? Like they could, like a disposable flask? Styrofoam flask that could give you? Full of your bar liquor from your favorite bar? Oh god, I could title this episode that. I think I will. Bar liquor to go. Yes, to-go bar liquor. That's what I'm calling this episode. I love it. Oh, those are very, very glitchy bat wings. It's very glitchy fighting in the middle of a town, in the middle of a street. You know, actually, since I know this happens a little bit later in the game, I'm gonna look around a second. Once I get control of my people. I'm gonna look around and see if there's... No, it's just this little area right here. So... I know there is another fight in the game where you fight in the middle of a street in town. Because I just went through it a little while ago. Well, a little over 2 hours ago. In my practice playthrough. And... it was very interesting to see. You could see all the people in town were standing around the corners of buildings and the side of the buildings, afraid to just watching the fight unfold, just scared out of their minds. It's like a showdown at the OK Corral up in that town. Like a... I don't want to say bar fight, I want to say gunfight. Duel. Duel at high noon. How do you say it? Okay, we have defeated the liquor robbers. They wanted our to-go liquor. They will not get it. And now I will go, for I must go, with my liquor, to another bar. That is the most horrible sequence imaginable for bar hopping. Hey you, you're cut off. Well, can I get one to go? Sure. Take one to go, go to another bar. Hello. How much liquor can I drink with it? With 2 bars? Hey, thanks for delivering this stuff. You can pick up your reward at the guild. How about a drink on the house? How about to go? As I will go. Goodbye, good sir. Having fun? Being a jackass? I don't mind. I sometimes enjoy being a jackass. When I was a young kid, I loved being a smartass. Let's see. Any more jobs at this guild to do? Yes, there are. Oh, the monsters in the vacant house. We will not do that now. Let's get our bounty for 6 jobs, 5 monsters. Ooh, lots of money and some good amount of merit. The vacant house and wanted monsters Bozzy. And this one was in West Aldia. We will deal with him later. In a later episode. Bozzy and the vacant house, and at this guild, there's how many jobs to do left here? None, okay. And the wanted monsters left to do from the bulletin board are a warlock in the Selwa Desert. We're going to go there for looking for the White House, and Ark the human. Ark the lad. The human lad. Well, I hope you enjoyed this very roundabout, messing around. Longish, maybe. I'm cutting a lot of this out, but right now I'm up to an hour in recording, and I don't know how much I'm cutting out or whatnot, and... Anyways, I'm cutting a lot. I hope you had a good time watching this video today. Leave a like if you did, please, and... if you're playing along, leave a comment. Let's talk about what we should do next. In the game, like what characters you should level up or some such. I'll be glad to talk about that next episode. Well, not next episode, because I'll be doing that other job. So we'll talk about it in the house, vacant house. So have a good time until next time, and take care of yourselves until next time as well. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.